Hi guys, it's Lydia. I just wanted to talk a little bit more about Outschool. I know Outschool is like all the buzz right now and everybody's interested in it. And I've just started with them and having a really positive experience. But I wanted to talk a little bit right now about potential classes that you could teach. Now, if you are thinking about signing up for Outschool, please use my referral link below. Shoot me an email, let me know that you signed up through my link, and I will be happy to walk you through the application process. They are being much more strict. I will look at your application video if you'd like me to, read over what you have written, try to make sure that you put your best face forward because they are being a lot more selective than they used to be because they are getting so many applications because it's a great opportunity and an exciting platform to potentially make a lot of money, really. But I wanted to tell you some about the sort of classes that you can do, like what is on Outschool and what maybe you could teach. So it really runs a huge range from story times for little kids, math classes, writing classes for older kids, science, serious high school math, prep for the SAT. It runs that range. They also have people doing social clubs and games. If you're really good at chess or frankly poker, anything like that, you could do classes on that. Cooking, life skills, all of those things are welcome. I personally think if you can blend like nerd culture and learning, you can really find a niche. You need to find a niche because you need people to sign up for your classes. And if you get those people that are really passionate about a specific book or movie or video game, whatever it is, and combine that with learning about writing or grammar, it doesn't matter what it is, you're going to make parents and kids happy both, together. And I think those are some of the most successful classes on Outschool. If you have some sort of nerd passion, you're halfway there. If you don't have it, now is the time to learn about Pokemon or whatever it is, I think those are definitely the people that are doing the best because you are having to market yourself. You're having to create something, and there's a lot of listings on Outschool. You have to entice people to sign up for your class and pay money to be there. So you need to offer something that sounds interesting and exciting. It is an online platform, and you've got to get over that hurdle of not being in person and find a way to make it exciting and something kids want to come to and are engaged in while they're there. So the parents are happy, the kids are happy. So I'm going to read to you a little bit. One of the cool things about Outschool is when you are a teacher with them, they email out a list of the classes that parents are requesting. And so it can give you a little idea of, well, this class is this and somebody wants it, maybe it's just one, maybe it's lots of people. So I was going to read a couple of those to you to give you a little bit of an idea. So one of them, this is for a 9-year-old, card games, spades, blackjack. Like I said, you can just teach games. How fun is that? I think that things like that are awesome because you don't have to... If you know how to play the games already, it's not an enormous amount of prep beforehand or after you start if you're doing grading or something afterwards. 5-year-old, safety, traffic, street crossings, parking lots, visibility. I'm guessing a parent wanted that for a 5-year-old, not a 5-year-old for themselves. Somebody wanted the Italian basics, foreign languages. That's an awesome niche to have. Music classes. You can do cooking classes, crafting, arts. That's very big. All kinds of like drawing classes. Definitely, or and if you can blend what I was talking about nerd culture with art, that's great too. Like how to draw, superheroes or whatever. That would be good. Somebody wanted the history of Donald Duck, one 11-year-old. Maybe that's just one, maybe that's lots. Wreck-It Ralph, story time and crafts, accordion playing for kids, if that's your thing. Modern railways of the world for a 10-year-old. The history of Disney comics for an 11-year-old. Basic drawing and sketching with pencil or charcoal, and then in parentheses, drawing monsters and fantasy characters. Like I said, tapping into those that unique niche. That's where you really want to be. Greek gods, Olympians for age 6. Reading critical thinking for age 14. Cleaning your room for age 16. Again, probably a parent that suggested that. 101 Dalmatian story time. How to make interesting videos and intros for age 15. The Great Pyramids for age 8. Oh, this is another good one. Descendants dance class. This is important because you can do dance. You can absolutely do dance and you can do fitness. Somebody's requesting a fitness boot camp exercise for teen boys age 16. So if you have some sort of background that qualifies you for that, go for it. Spelling phonics sounds, how to make egg rolls, So there's really like definitely like somebody's asking for Excel, somebody else is asking for something on Photoshop. There's some asking about gymnastics, more like one-on-one classes. So, you can, especially once you're a teacher, you can sign up for, this is my favorite one. Somebody, and this is like, quote, more animal farts, explanation for it. I'm not sure if there's an animal fart part. I can't even say it. Animal farts part 1 class. And this is like, are they asking for part 2? I don't even know, but that sounds amazing. And I kind of want to teach an animal farts class now. And so they're asking it for a 4-year-old and 6-year-old. Yeah, actually, that sounds brilliant to me, animal farts. So I might get on that. Somebody wants making Starbucks drinks without coffee. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but if you do, and you can offer that. Sushi making, something here, information for children with ADHD to learn about themselves. Now, Outschool does say if you are teaching classes in certain categories that involve like mental health or I think any sort of like sex ed, you need to have some sort of like relevant experience, clearly. And you need to be able to like explain that to parents. Now, they'll let you do things like, there's a lot of people who teach like meditation or like basic stress management sorts of classes. Even yoga that I'm pretty sure are not actually certified in any of those things. They're not selling themselves as like a therapist. So if you can do things down that realm without being like strictly like, I'm actually a licensed therapist, So there's kind of a line there, but that last one about ADHD may fall into the like you need to have some sort of background to be qualified. But in terms of like book clubs are popular. Ivy and Bean book series, that's just a book club you could offer. And again, you want to be able to fill your classes. The more kids that you have in a class, obviously the more that you're going to make. The other thing is right now Outschool is really pushing camps hard. Think about all of the camps that are canceled right now. Or parents who just aren't comfortable with the idea of sending their kids to a camp right now. So if you can come up with like a multi-day, like you're going to meet, some people do it every single day. It's a 5-day-a-week camp and they meet for an hour a day or 30 minutes, depending on their age. And they normally do some sort of theme, going again back to that like Harry Potter or Star Wars, something, Disney princess. A lot of them do a theme. It could be like, your theme just could be like math, if you have like real math nerds that want to do it. But yeah, so you can create camps like that for the summer, which is a really great way, obviously, to like have a class every day and make some money. One of the things to note about Outschool is that most of their classes are live classes and they're taught over Zoom. But they do have the option of making these things called flex classes, where kids can take them whenever, and you do like pre-recorded videos and assignments. It cannot be self-paced. It's got to be something where there's interaction, the students interacting with each other, you interacting with the students, and we all do it at the same time. And, they maybe present in some capacity, or it can't be just like hey, here's the whole information you need to do, go at it, and I'm not going to talk to you at all. It's not like that. So you need to they have some workshops available for you to figure out like ways to make flex classes that are like engaging and what they're looking for. So if you get hired, that's something I would look into as well. Anyway, but there's some basic things that people are looking for. There's a huge list, actually. There's a lot more. Magic. Somebody wants to know about magic. Sewing clothes. Essay writing. Cat training. Is that a thing? I don't know. Dog breeds. So take what you love, whether it's technology or animals, and figure out what's a way that you can translate that into a class. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is if you get hired and you list a class, you can set the minimum amount of kids that can be in your class. So if you don't get those kids, if they just don't enroll, the class just doesn't happen and you just wasted time. You didn't lose anything. So that's something to consider as well. Okay, so again, if you're thinking about considering, please consider letting me be your mentor teacher and sign up with the link below and send me an email so that I can get you help you in that process, because I'd like to help you be successful. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.